We welcome you to week 4 of basketball competition here at the 7th season of the Stallion Cup Kids presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. Our 8 and under tournament continues to sizzle with all 6 teams returning to action this morning through the early afternoon. Opening our 3-game bill is an interesting clash between the undefeated team Axe Oil up against Sonoma, a team in search of a breakthrough win here in our tournament. Basketball fans, it's another Saturday, another time to shine for the future stars of basketball here at the Stallion Cup Kids. Live from the AYSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in Domingo in San Juan. This is week 4 of the Stallion Cup Kids, Season 7. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Axe Oil with a 2-0 record aims for a win number 3 in our opener against Sonoma, who is currently at 0-2. This will be followed by an interesting matchup between Cooper Kramer, Property Investment, and Vito's Barbecue at 12:30 p.m. and our main game at 2 p.m. It will be Deep Sea Eats against Ogalala, a team also with a 2-0 record. Both teams have just finished their warm-up sessions. They're going through their usual Stallion Cup team photos. When we come back, it's the opening tip-off. Another brand new Saturday of the Stallion Cup Kids. We have Axe Oil up against Sonoma, the jump ball, when we come back. Good morning, basketball fans. Live from the AYSN Sports Center here in Domingo in San Juan. We continue with the action. In the 7th Stallion Cup Kids 10 feet conference 8 and under tournament is underway. We have Axe Oil up against Sonoma. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. First 2 points of the ball game scored there by Lucas Alvarez. These two teams have contrasting win-loss record. Axe Oil still undefeated with 2-0. Meanwhile, Sonoma still in search of their first victory of the tournament with an 0-2 record. Good response there by our tournament's leading scorer, Lucas Mishano. Ties things up. Got two. Here comes Alvarez with the leather, facing a double team, guarded by Ethan K. And an 8-second violation will be called against Sonoma. Joining Luis Alvarez in the Sonoma starting unit are Hunter Google, Joaquin So, Ivor Ong, and Noah Mercado. In the Axe Oil first 5, we have Max Chua, Lucas Mishano, Gian Uy, Ethan K, and Xavier Umaga. Head coach for Sonoma is Coach Pat Yao. Meanwhile, the coach for Axe Oil is Coach Isko C. Ethan K with a one-hander. He was called. That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. First assist of the ball game for Lucas Mishano. And the first 2 points for Ethan K. Here comes Xavier Umaga down the post. Kick out pass. Lucas Mishano guarded by Alvarez. Mishano seeing a gap. He will score. A quick burst here by Axe Oil. They are up 6-2. Alvarez, emergency pass, finds Joaquin So. Defended by Xavier Umaga. Operating from the right. Sobe the crossover. Going baseline. Runner. That is good. First 2 points of the ball game scored by Joaquin So. 8:43 remaining here in the first. Here comes Lucas Mishano. Invitation dribble. Runner. Ball was tapped out of bounds. It will stay with Axe Oil. In their game last Saturday, Axe Oil winning it 44-43. The slimmest of margins with Lucas Mishano running away with the best player of the ball game as well as the defensive player of the ball game in that matchup, finishing with 34 points, 4 rebounds, and 15 steals. Riley Santos, meanwhile, was adjudged as the Uni LED playmaker of the ball game, finishing with 2.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Xavier Umagat nails the first free throw. 7-4 advantage for Axe Oil. Second free throw for Xavier. That is short. Possession going the way of Sonoma. Again, we have 3 games scheduled in this beautiful Saturday morning. But 12:30 p.m., our second ball game, we have Cooper Kramer, Property Investment, going up against Vito's Barbecue. And our main event at 2 p.m., we have Deep Sea Eats up against Ogalala. Chua is trapped. He will be called for a dribbling violation. 8 minutes and 17 remaining here in the first. Ball going the way here of the green shirts. So, finding Alvarez. Back to So. Stolen away by Lucas Mishano. He was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws will be given here to Lucas Mishano. At the stripe here, 2 free throws. Lucas Mishano, quick 4 points in this ball game. First free throw, that is too strong. Still a 7-4 advantage for Axe Oil. Reloading for the second is Lucas Mishano. Our referees checking on the free throw alignment of our players. Our officials for this ball game, umpire 1 is Roldan Johnson, and our crew chief is Ovet Arlegui. Mishano knocks down the second free throw. He already has 5 in the ball game. Here comes Joaquin So. Double team and a steal by Max Chua. Open lane to the basket. Chua will miss. Rebound by Xavier Umagat. Another crack at the basket here for the red shirts. Mishano with a crossover. Dumps a pass to Ethan K. Down the baseline. K. Bounce pass to Mishano. Shot clock down to 4. Mishano. Jumper is good. 10-4 advantage for Axe Oil. A timeout is requested by Coach Pat Yao. This timeout is brought to you by Manapple Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. 7:47 remaining in the first. We will be back. Sonoma with the possession of a timeout. Here comes Joaquin So, guarded by Max Chua. Double team by the red shirts. Finds So, back to Alvarez. Driving baseline, Alvarez. Floater, that is no good. Rebound by Mercado. Joaquin So, jumper. He was fouled. Foul will be whistled against number 0. That is Max Chua. At the stripe, shooting 2 free throws is Joaquin So. Averaging 5 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2 assists in our tournament. Too strong on the first. Sonoma still down by 6. 7 and 28 remaining here in our opening period. Joaquin So reloads for the second free throw. Second one, rims out. Rebound secured by Xavier Umagat. Stolen from behind by Luis Alvarez. Ball now with So. Jumper. Too strong. Rebound by Google. But it's stolen away. Max Chua fires a pass to Lucas Mishano. It's a foot race to the basket. Mishano lays it in. 9 points in the first period for the missile. Lucas Mishano, a 12-4 lead for Axe Oil. And the traveling violation will be called against Luis Alvarez. Ball going back here to Axe Oil. Less than 7 minutes remaining here in our opening period. Sideline inbound play for the boys in red. Ethan Ke kicking off the possession. Looking for a friend. Finds Lucas Mishano. Fires a pass. Ball was tapped out of bounds. Still in favor of Axe Oil. Baseline inbound here for the red shirts. Chua to the rim. He was held down on the way up by number 4 is Hunter Google. At the stripe here to shoot 2 free throws is Max Chua. Looking to add on to this 12-4 Axe Oil lead. First free throw for Max. That is too strong. Averaging 4 points and 6.5 rebounds per contest here in our 8 and under tournament is Max Chua. Looking for his first basket of our ball game. Second attempt for Max. That is no good, but another rebound by Xavier Umagat. Recoil on that shot. That is no good. Ball is loose. Pick up again here by Umagat. Finds Ke. Now to Chua. Launches a jumper. That is no good. Rebound battle. Ball will stay with Axe Oil. 6 and 33 remaining in the first. Inbound from the baseline here for the red shirts. Mishano. Looking for options. Passes it to Chua. Now to Umagat at the elbow. Umagat, scoop shot. That is too strong. Ball tapped by Umagat. Ball will go the way of Sonoma. 6:23 here in the first. Sonoma with the possession. They are down by 8. Here comes Luis Alvarez. Defended by Chua. Now to Joaquin So. Crossing midcourt line. So finds Mercado. Looking for the handoff. Nope. Spins to Alvarez. Shot clock down to 8 for the green shirts. Pass is too high for Hunter Google. That is another turnover for Sonoma. They're 8 of the ball game. Ball going back here to Axe Oil. Mishano. Inbound. Pressure defense by the green shirts. With a pass here to Gian Uy. Hounded by So. Ball was tapped. Umagat now with the ball. Looking to break away. Umagat will spin. Ball stolen from him by Luis Alvarez. Sonoma now on the run. Alvarez. Now to So. Being chased from behind by Mishano. Overcooks that one though. Rebound secured by Ethan Ke. Axe Oil. Looking to take advantage here. Chua to Mishano. Rip through. Lays it in. Mishano will miss. Mishano with the rebound. Putback is too strong. Rebound by Xavier Umagat. Another crack at the basket here for Axe Oil. Shot is deflected. Mishano with a jumper. Bottom! Lucas Mishano with 11 in the ball game. A 14-4 advantage for Axe Oil. 5:12 remaining in the first. We have a mandatory substitution. At this juncture, we would like to thank our league sponsors, 10 Feet Vitamins, Taller Every Day, Thor, containers that are built to last, Uni LED, Light is Life, Celsius Energy Drink, Live Fit, Banapple Promenade, homemade flavors made just for you, and Kaukai Thai Chicken House, good food, good friend. Sonoma coughing up the leather. Another turnover there for the green shirts. Chad Q now with the leather. Driving baseline. Floaters no good. Rebound battle secured here by the green shirts. Boo! That was a chase down. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Sonoma. Leading the break there was Andres Hugo. Ball will stay here with Sonoma. Hugo fires a pass to Chua. Nearly stolen. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Sonoma. Sideline inbound play here for the green shirts. Luke Chua. Inbounder for a display. Pass is short. Chua and Max Chua and Luke Chua entangled for that leather. Possession arrow in favor of Axe Oil. 4:31 remaining here in the first. Here comes Chad Q. Setting up the offense for the red shirts. Defended by Hugo. Q. To Max Chua. Stolen away by Maxwell Sarmiento. Passing it to the wrong person. Ethan Kwa with a jumper. That is no good. Rebound. Pulled away here by the green shirts. Ethan K comes up with a steal. To Max Chua. Being chased down here by two green shirts. Ethan K, offensive board, hook shot. That one trickles in. 4 points in the ballgame for Ethan K. That will give Axe Oil a 16-4 lead. Ball was deflected. Maxwell Sarmiento now with the ball. Forward pitch to Liam Lebron against a taller defender. Lebron shot is blocked. That shot block is brought to you by Thor containers that are built to last. Luke Chua down the shaded lane. Guarded by Ke. Shot clock down to 3. Sarmiento, he has to fire. And the 24-second shot clock violation against Sonoma. Turnover number 13 for the green shirts. Here comes Ethan K. Guarded by Andres Hugo. Ke with a pass to Chad Q. From the left, Chu will spin. Finds an opening. Shot is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Axe Oil. 3:09 remaining here in the first. 12-point advantage for Axe Oil. Ethan K. Baseline inbound. Finds Chad Q. Shot is no good. Rebound by Maxwell Sarmiento. Now to Andres Hugo. Pressure defense still on for Axe Oil. Hugo, stolen. Ball was tapped out of bounds by Max Chua. Ball will stay with Sonoma with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Sideline inbound player for the green shirts. Andres Hugo, inbounder for display. Fires a pass intended for Luke Chua that goes out of bounds in favor of Axe Oil. 2:53 remaining here in the first. Still a 16-4 advantage for the boys in red. Axe Oil looking for win number 3 of our tournament. Still without a loss here in our 6-team tournament. Max Chua now with the ball guarded by Hugo, who will be called for a dribbling violation rather will be called against Max Chua. Ball going back here to Sonoma. Staring at a 12-point deficit. Here comes Luke Chua. Finds Andres Hugo. Defended by Ethan K. Hugo will spin. Ball stolen away by Chad Q. It's a foot race. Foul from behind by Andres Hugo. That is Hugo's first foul of the ballgame. Just a baseline inbound play for Axe Oil. With Ethan K. Inbounding for display. Looking for the target. Finds Chad Q. Down the baseline. Sees an opening. Shot is short. Rebound by Chua. Here comes Luke Chua with the ball. Spins with a pass. Stolen away by Max Chua. Gives it up to Ethan K. Dumps a pass. Chad Pugh down the post. He's fouled. Shooting the ball on the way down, earning himself a trip to the free throw line. First personal foul against Luke Chua. Two free throws? Tama. Two free throws will be awarded to Chad Pugh. Chad is averaging 5 points and 3.5 rebounds per contest. Knocks down the first 17-4 advantage for Axe Oil. Again, our second ball game scheduled at 12:30 p.m. Cooper Kramer Property Investment up against Vito's Barbecue. Vito's Barbecue with a 1-1 record. Meanwhile, Cooper Kramer at 0-2, still looking for win number 1 of our tournament. In our main game at 2 p.m., we have Deep Sea Eats, a team also with a 1-1 record, against Ogalala, undefeated in this tournament. Like these kids, Axe Oil, Chad Dew fires a shot, that's still good. Max Chua with a rebound, settles for a jumper, that is no good. Offensive board, missing on that shot was Gian Uy. Ball going back here to Sonoma. They are down 17-4. Here comes Liam Lebron. Axe Oil giving him a hard time. Crossing the midcourt. And another turnover against Sonoma. Their 17th of the period. Still a 17-4 advantage for Axe Oil. Ethan K. Sideline inbound. Finds Chad 2. Looking for the gap. Chad Pugh racing down the rim. He will score! Oh! First field goal of the ball game for Chad Pugh. A 19-4 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Sarmiento. Finds Luke Chua. Facing a double team. Chua will cross the midcourt and a pushing foul will be called against Chad Pugh. Just the second team foul against Axe Oil. Sideline inbound for the green shirts. Here comes Andres Hugo from the baseline. Fires a jumper. That is no good. Rebound by Sarmiento. Corner J. That one falls in. First 2 points of the ball game for Maxwell Sarmiento. As we approach the final minute of the first quarter, here comes Chad Pugh, defended by Liam Lebron. Chad Pugh losing the ball to the baseline. Ball going the way of Sonoma. The green shirts take control of the leather. They are down by 13. 51 seconds remaining in the first. Maxwell Sarmiento. Oh, passes it to the wrong guy. Stolen away by Gian Uy. Now with Ethan K. Being defended by Hugo. K with a crossover. Sees daylight. Lays it in. He will score. 6 points now in the ballgame for Ethan K. A 21-6 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Luke Chua. Defended by Max Chua. Fires a pass, but it's stolen away by Chad Pugh. Here comes Axe Oil on the run. Pugh finds K down the baseline. The crossover. Bounce pass to Max Chua. Down the shaded lane. Chua. Runner. That doesn't work. Rebound by Maxwell Sarmiento. 5 seconds remaining here in the first, and a foul from behind will be called against number 2. That is Chad Pugh. A second of the ball game. Axe Oil not yet in the penalty. 4.6 seconds remaining here in the first period. Last shot time here for Sonoma. Here comes Sarmiento with the leather. He has to fire. Sarmiento. And the time runs out there for Sonoma. We end the period with Axe Oil ahead 21-6 over Sonoma. This quarter break is brought to you by Kaukai Thai Chicken House. Good food, good friend. The second period when we come back. Quarter number 2 here between Axe Oil and Sonoma. A 15-point advantage for the boys in red. Here comes Luis Alvarez with the leather. Dumps a pass. Hunter Google with a jumper. That is too strong. But the rebound will be secured here. Still by the green shirts. Google trying again for the basket. But that shot is erased by Xavier Umaga. The shot block is brought to you by Thor. Containers that are built to last. Ball will stay here with Sonoma with 2 seconds on their shot clock. Joaquin So. Inbound. Jumper by Alvarez. That is short. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Sonoma. Ball going back here to the boys in red. 9 minutes and 36 remaining here in the second. Full court trap here being employed by Sonoma. Umagat. Guarded by Alvarez. Looking to cross the midcourt line. Umagat will spin safely on the end of the floor. To Max Chua. Launches a jumper. That is no good. Rebound battle taken here by Ramon Tanbiana. Nearly stolen. Oh, he's trapped. Kick out pass. Max Chua. Another jumper. That is no good. Rebound by Hunter Google. Forward pitch intended for Alvarez. Stolen away by Ramon Tanbiana. Entangled there with the leather. With Luis Alvarez. Possession arrow in favor of Axe Oil. Sideline inbound play here for the red shirts, and an inbound violation will be called against Axe Oil. The ball will be going the way of Sonoma. Sideline inbound play here. Joaquin So joined by Alvarez, Ivor Ong, and Hunter Google. In this Sonoma lineup on the floor. That one trickles in for Luis Alvarez. 4 points in the ball game for Alvarez. Oh, ball intended for Umagat. He was fouled by Joaquin So. Axe Oil retains possession of the leather. Still a 21 to 8 advantage for Axe Oil. Sideline inbound play here. So Tyler Shoko, nearly stolen. Taken here by Max Chua. Hesitation dribble. Max still with the ball. He's trapped. Looking for that emergency pass. Chua against a taller defender to Umagat, and a 3-second violation will be called. I think that was Ramon Tanbiana. Caught on the shaded lane. Ball going back here to Sonoma. They're down 21 to 8. Here comes Alvarez, crossing the midcourt line, defended by Max Chua. Alvarez from the baseline, jumper, that is no good. Rebound, taken here by Joaquin So, defended by Umaga, jumper. That one trickles in! Also with 4 points in this ball game is Joaquin So, knocking down the jumper. 21 to 10 lead for Axe Oil. Umagat crossing the midcourt line. Hounded here by Alvarez. Umagat will spin. Screen by Shoko. Umagat from the baseline. Shot is short. Rebound battle here taken by Umagat. 2 defenders in front of him. Nearly stolen by Alvarez. Umagat down on the floor. Pressure defense is still on for Sonoma. Open for that shot. It's Gian Uy. He will miss. Hunter Google with another rebound with a pitch to Joaquin So. It's a foot race on the other end of the floor. Floater by So. That is wide left. Rebound battle here. Ivor Ong is fouled. The foul will be called against Xavier Umagat. His first of the ball game. Sideline inbound play here for the green shirts. So, now to Alvarez with a crossover. Guarded by Sioko. Alvarez, sidestep. Shot is no good. Rebound by Uy. 7 and 11 remaining here in the second. Umagat. Forward pitch to Tyler Sioko. Guarded by So, who will be called for a foul. Reporting to the free throw line will be Ethan Tyler Sioko. Foul number 2 against Joaquin So. 7:03 remaining here in the second. Shoko, first free throw. That one rims out. Still an 11-point advantage for Axe Oil. Reloading for the second. Choco will miss on the second attempt, but the rebound by Xavier Umagat. Another attempt here for Axe Oil. He misses. Rebound battle taken here by the green shirts. Forward pitch. Alvarez lays it in. Layup is short. Rebound by Ulp, but the pass is too strong. It's taken away by Joaquin So. Crossover. Stolen away by Max Chua. Sonoma looking for the counter steal. He hands it off to Xavier Umagat. Here comes Axe Oil. Umagat nearly losing control of the leather. Alvarez fighting for it. Down to Max Chua. Guarded by Google. Chua from the baseline. Shot is short. Rebound by Joaquin So. Forward pitch to Luis Alvarez. Guarded by Shoko. Alvarez. Jumper. That is good. 6 points now in the ball game for Luis Alvarez. Lead down to 9 for Axe Oil. Here comes Xavier Umagat. Double team. Steal. Alvarez lays it in. That is too strong. Rebound battle. Alvarez is fouled. The foul will be called against Xavier Umagat. Against Max Chua, rather. Back at the free throw line. Shooting 2 free throws is Luis Alvarez. Averaging, I think this is a team high, 13 points and 3.5 rebounds per ball game. Is Luis Alvarez. He misses though on the first. Recoil for the second. It's also no good. Rebound by Xavier Umagat. Finds Tyler Sioko. Being chased here by Luis Alvarez. Shoko. Oh, hesitation drive. That is no good. Rebound is secured by Noah Mercado. Defended by Shoko. Mercado fires a pass. Alvarez nearly stolen there by Uy. Alvarez still with the ball. Behind the back dribble. Alvarez losing it to Xavier Umagat on his knees. To Max Chua. To Ramon Tanbiana. Back to Chua. Pounded here by Joaquin So. Chua still with the leather. Chua still with the ball. Dumps a pass. Umagat. What a find! That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. Umagat with 3 points in this ballgame and 9 big rebounds. Axe Oil ahead by 11. Here comes Luis Alvarez. Guarded by Shoko behind the back dribble. Jumper. That is no good. But a rebound by Mercado. Oh, a rebound here by Ramon Tanbiana. Stolen away by Luis Alvarez. From the baseline, he was fouled. At the stripe here, the shot 2 free throws will be Luis Alvarez. 4:52 remaining in the second. We have a mandatory substitution. Four and 52 remaining here in the second. We would like to thank our league sponsors, 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day, Soar, containers that are built to last, Uni LED, light is life, Celsius, energy drink, live fit, Banapple Promenade, homemade flavors made just for you, and Kaukai, Thai Chicken House, good food, good friend. At the stripe shooting 2 free throws is Luis Alvarez, already with 6 points in the ball game. Second free throw is good. He will be subbed out here by number 18. That is Jacob Tan. And a timeout will be requested here by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by Banapple Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. 4:52 remaining in the second. We will be back. Back to live action here. Axe Oil with the possession. They are ahead by 10. Ball low. Nearly stolen there. Mishano. Back on the floor. He has the leather. Mishano stepping on the gas. Down the baseline. Mishano. Shot is no good. Ball is tapped out of bounds by Tyler Shoko. Ball going the way of Sonoma. 4 minutes and 38 remaining here in the second period. Here comes Andres Hugo. Defended by Lucas Mishano. Stolen away by Mishano. Open lane to the basket. Lays it in. Mishano now with 13 in the ball game. A 25 to 13 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Luke Chua. Picking up the leather pass. Stolen away. Stolen away. Oh, a counter steal. Here comes Liam Lebron with the ball. Nearly falling down on the floor. Pressure defense by Mishano. And the steal is completed by Ethan Kwa. Fires a pass to Chad Q. Against Sarmiento. Chu. Shot is gone. 5 points now in the ball game for Chad Q. A 27 to 13 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Andres Hugo. Defended by Ethan K. Falling down on the floor. Pressure defense by Mishano. Getting... Will that be another? Yes, another Sonoma turnover. Steal completed by Ethan K. He is... Oh, yeah, but a dribbling violation will be called against Ethan K. Ball will be going back here to Sonoma. Turnover stories here in the first half alone. Sonoma already with 26 turnovers. Meanwhile, Axe Oil has 11 because Maxwell Sarmiento guarded by Mishano coming up with the steal. Here comes Mishano now, leading the break. Mishano lays it in. He will score. 15 points in the ball game for the missile. 3:01 remaining here in the second. Timeout requested by Coach Pat Yao. This timeout is brought to you by Banapple Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. 3:01 remaining in the second. We will be back. Back to live action here. Sonoma off a timeout. The 3 minutes remaining here in the second. The green shirts down by 16. Sarmiento with a pass intended for wala yung bola. To Liam Lebron. That's also another Sonoma turnover. Ball going back here to Axe Oil. Here comes Chad Q. Crossing the midcourt line. With a pass to Lucas Mishano. Dumps a pass down the post. Shot is no good. Rebound by Ramon Tanbiana. Hands it over to Q. Mishano with a jumper. He will miss. Rebound battle here. Yoko fighting for the leather. Another crack at the basket here for the red shirts. Here comes Chad Q. Trying to go middle. Q. Scoop shot. That is no good. Ball taken here by Luke Chua. Second rebound of the ball game for Luke Chua with 2:11 remaining here in the second. Almost another steal for Lucas Mishano. But an 8-second violation will be called against Sonoma.
8-second violation.
Sideline inbound play here for Axe Oil. 2 minutes and 9 seconds here in the second period. Mishano, sideline, inbound. Finds Shoko down the post. Shot is no good. Another rebound for Luke Chua. Defended by Chu. Chua looking to cross the midcourt line, and he does. Chua against a double team. Now guarded by Tyler Shoko to Sarmiento. Hesitation. Back to Chua near the free throw line. Shot clock down to 3. Chua, he has to fire. And another 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Sonoma. Ball going back to Axe Oil. 1 minute and 40 remaining here in the second. Oh, here comes Tyler Shoko on the breakaway, laying it in. He will score. First 2 points of the ballgame for Tyler Sioko. A 31-13 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Andres Hugo. Guarded by Chad Tew. Hugo down the baseline. Another steal by Lucas Mishano. Stepping on the gas. Mishano will score! 17 in the ballgame for the missile. 20-point advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Chua with a pass to Maxwell Sarmiento. Sarmiento spins down the middle to Luke Chua. Defended by Mishano. Pass intended for Hugo. Another steal by Lucas Mishano. With a pass, Ramon Tanbiana. Short stab, no good. Mishano fighting for the rebound. Biana. Short stab is good. First 2 points of the ballgame for Ramon Tanbiana. A 35-13 advantage for Axe Oil. Down to the final 34 seconds of the first half. Here comes Sarmiento. Getting a screen. Now to Andres Hugo. Stolen away by Lucas Mishano. An open lane to the basket. Touchdown! 19 now in the ballgame for Lucas Mishano. More importantly, 37-13 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Maxwell Sarmiento. Game clock down to 5. Sarmiento, he will spin. He has to fire, and the game clock runs out here for Sonoma, and at the half, a 37-13 lead for Axe Oil. This halftime break is brought to you by Kaukai Thai Chicken House. Good food, good friend. The second half of action when we come back. action here between Axe Oil and Sonoma. You are watching the 7th Stallion Cup Kids presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. 8 and under action here this beautiful Saturday morning. Live from the AYSN Sports Center, the home of the Stallion Cup here in Domingo in San Juan. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. A 22-point advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Ethan K with the rebound. Bounce pass to Max Chua. Double team and a steal by Luis Alvarez. Open lane to the basket. They will score. Full court trap being employed here by Sonoma. Chad Tew looking for a receiver. Nearly a 5-second violation there against the red shirts. Ramon Tanbiana with the ball. Pass stolen away by Joaquin So. Going for the outlet. Luis Alvarez seeing daylight. Alvarez, he will miss. Rebound secured by Max Chua. Axe Oil, it's their turn to run. Chua lays it in. Sean is no good. Rebound battle. Hunter Google losing the leather to Chad Tew. From the corner, Max Chua overcooks that one. Rebound taken here by Gian Uy, and a traveling violation will be called against Gian Uy. 8 minutes and 40 remaining here in the third. Here comes Luis Alvarez streaking down the floor. Alvarez crossover. He was fouled. At the call for the foul is number 11. That is Gian Uy. Two free throws rather will be given to Luis Alvarez. Already with 11 points in this ball game, knocking down the first. Make that 12 for the morning. For the afternoon rather, for Luis Alvarez. Lining up for the second free throw. 12 points and 5 steals so far for Luis Alvarez. Second free throw, that is no good. Rebound secured here by Ramon Tanbiana. But the pressure defense still on here for Sonoma, coming up with another steal. A takeaway here by Joaquin So, driving baseline. Shot is no good. Another rebound for Ramon Tanbiana. Gian Uy losing the leather. But diving for the ball is Max Chua. But a counter steal. Joaquin So, he was fouled on the way up. The foul will be called against number 23. That is Ram Tanbiana. That will send Joaquin So to the free throw line for the pair of free throws. 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 steals so far in this ball game for Joaquin So. His team is down 37-18. Second free throw rather, for So is good. 5 points now in the ball game for Joaquin So. Here comes Ethan K, guarded by Alvarez. Double team with Google. Fires a pass to Chad Tew, crossing the midcourt line. Tew looking for the gap, lays it in. He will score! 7 points now in the ball game for Chad Tew. Here comes Luis Alvarez now with the ball crossing the midcourt line. Defended by Max Chua. Getting a screen from Joaquin So. Alvarez to Google. Corner, J. Overcooks that one. Rebound by Noah Mercado. Reset to 14 on the Sonoma shot clock. Here comes Alvarez behind the back dribble. Guarded by Tew. Down the baseline. Alvarez shot is short. Rebound by Noah Mercado. Third crack at the basket here for the green shirts. Joaquin So. Jumper. That won't work. Rebound by Chad Tew. Axe Oil now on the run. Tew against Alvarez. Stolen away. Ivor Ong leading the break. Counter steal by Max Chua. With a pass to Ramon Tanbiana. But coming up with the steal again is Alvarez, and a foul will be called against Max Chua. That is his third foul of the ball game. Ball will go back here to Sonoma. 39-19 advantage for Axe Oil. Google jumper, overcooks that one. Rebound by Ivor Ong. Pass to Luis Alvarez, guarded by Ke. To Google, another jumper. Finally, it trickles in. First 2 points of the ball game for Hunter Google. 39-21 advantage for Axe Oil. Cable spin, guarded by So. To Max Chua, elbow J, that is short. Rebound by Joaquin So. Sonoma on the run. Forward to Mercado, lays it in. He'll miss. Ivor Ong is there for the cleanup, but the putback is no good. Rebound here by Alvarez. Third crack at the basket here for Sonoma. Alvarez with a crossover. Shot clock down to 7. Alvarez. Mercado with a jumper. In and out. Rebound battle. Ivor Ong diving for the leather. Ball is tapped out of bounds. It will stay with Sonoma. Xavier Umagat and Tyler Sioco re-enters the ballgame for Axe Oil. Meanwhile, Liam Lebron back on the floor for Sonoma. Replacing Hunter Google. Inbound from the baseline here for the green shirts. Staring at an 18-point deficit with 6:05 remaining here in the third. So, inbound play. Looking for the target. Finds Mercado down the post. Back to So. Jumper. That is offline. So, with another rebound. Troops the baseline. From the left flank. Jumper off the glass. It's good. 5:50 remaining here in the third. A 39-23 advantage for Axe Oil. Here comes Chad Tew. Being shadowed by Luis Alvarez. Tew still with the ball. Crossing the midcourt line. Tew finds an opening. Floater. That one trickles in. 9 points now in the ballgame for Chad Tew. Extending Axe Oil's lead to 41-23. Alvarez colliding with a defender. Shot is no good. Rebound is secured by Gian Uy. Backing down So with a pass to Max Chua. Leading the break. Chua, pull-up jumper. That won't work. Rebound by Luis Alvarez. 5:10 remaining here in the third. And a holding foul will be called against number 24, Xavier Umagat. Foul number 2 against Xavier. Sideline inbound play here for Sonoma. Here comes Alvarez. Guarded by Max Chua. And the ball goes wayward. Ball will stay with Sonoma. 4:55 remaining in the third. Here comes Joaquin So. Finding Luis Alvarez. Defended by Max Chua. Alvarez going one-on-one against Chua. Alvarez will miss. Liam Lebron is there for the offensive board, but the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Axe Oil. Back in the ball game, it's Luke Chua. He will replace Ivor Ong. 4 minutes and 44 remaining here in the third. As Hunter Google re-enters the ball game, subbing out Noah Mercado. Inbound from the baseline again here for the red shirts. That is Tyler Sioco. With a pass to Chad Tew, leading the break. Tew looking for an opening. Tew losing control of the ball, but the pickup is there by Xavier Umagat, who will score. 5 points in the contest for Xavier Umagat, together with 9 rebounds, a 20-point advantage for Axe Oil. Alvarez guarded by Chua. Alvarez will lose the leather to Gian Uy. Here comes Axe Oil on the run. Uy spinning, gives it to Umagat. To Shoko down the post. They will score! Second field goal of the ballgame for Tyler Sioco, extending Axe Oil's lead to 22. Here comes Luis Alvarez getting a screen from Joaquin So behind the back dribble. Alvarez now at the baseline. Runner, he is fouled. The foul will be called against number 24, Xavier Umagat. At the stripe to shoot 2 free throws is Luis Alvarez. Already with 12 points and 4 rebounds in this ball game. His team is down 45-23. First free throw for Alvarez. That is too strong. Still a 22-point deficit in front of Sonoma. Second free throw for Alvarez is also no good. Rebound secured by Xavier Umagat with a pass to Chad Yu. Defended by Alvarez, who comes up with a steal. Here comes Sonoma on the run. Alvarez against Chua. Alvarez will miss. Rebound by Luke Chua. Reset on the shot clock for the green shirts. To Joaquin So. Crossover. Defended by Umagat. Corner J by Alvarez is no good. Google is there. Corner jumper. That one rims out. Rebound by Luis Alvarez. Shot clock reset here for the green shirts. Alvarez guarded by Shoko. Driving middle. He is fouled. The foul will be called against number 24. That is Xavier Umagat. A return trip to the free throw line for Luis Alvarez. The foul was called against Chad Yu as Alvarez lines up for another pair of free throws. Knocks down the first. 13 points in this contest for Luis Alvarez. Reloading for the second free throw. Alvarez. Second free throw is a miss. Rebound by Hunter. Google. Put back. That won't work. Rebound by Gian Uy. Losing the ball to the baseline. Ball will go back to Sonoma. 3:06 remaining here in the third. Liam Lebron. Tasked with an inbound. Stolen away by Xavier Umagat. Gives it up to Chad Q. Axe Oil now on the run. Q with the leather. Crossover dribble from the baseline. Stopped on his tracks by Hunter Google. Gives it up to Max Chua, but a steal. Taken here by Joaquin So. Forward pitch to Alvarez. Stops on a dime. Jumper. That is no good. Rebound secured by Xavier Umagat. Rebound number 10 for Xavier. Now with Chad Q. Defended by So. Q still with the leather, and a traveling violation will be called by our trail official, Ovet Arlegui. Maxwell Sarmiento reports back to the ball game. He replaces Liam Lebron. Also back on the floor is Ramon Tanbiana. Subbing out Xavier Umagat. Here comes Luis Alvarez now with the leather. Finds an opening. Alvarez lays it in. 14 now in the ball game for Luis Alvarez. And 45 to 26 advantage though for Axe Oil. Joaquin So off a steal. Missing. Alvarez wide open. Jumper. That is no good. So with another rebound. Back to Alvarez. Jumper. That is offline. Rebound battle. Taken here. Sarmiento is fouled. The holding foul will be called against Ramon Tanbiana. Shooting 2 free throws is Maxwell Sarmiento. Already with 2 points and 6 rebounds in this ball game. Short on the first. 1 minute and 56 remaining here in the third. Second free throw. That won't work for Sarmiento. Rebound by Tyler Shoko. Here comes Axel now on the attack. Shoko. Pick up here by Ramon Tanbiana. Jumper is no good. Chad Q going for the putback. He will miss. Another rebound by Tyler Shoko. Fires a jumper. Down to Chu. Blocked by Maxwell Sarmiento. That block shot is brought to you by Thor containers that are built to last. Here comes Joaquin So now with the ball. Leading the charge. So with the lay-in. That won't work. Rebound by Luke Chua. Now to Hunter Google at the elbow. To Alvarez. Guarded by Sioko. Signaling a play here for Sonoma. Alvarez with a crossover. Looking to attack. To So. Shot clock down to 2. They have to fire. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Sonoma. Checking back into the ball game is Andres Hugo. He replaces Luke Chua. 1 minute and 13 remaining here in the third. Tyler Shoko. Inbound from the sideline. stolen by So. Dumps a pass. Alvarez near the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound by Shoko. He was swarmed by Sonoma defenders there. The possession arrow in favor of Axe Oil. 62 seconds remaining here in the third. Inbound from the end line. That is easily stolen by Joaquin So. 45 to 28 advantage for Axe Oil, and nearly another steal for Sonoma, and a foul will be whistled against number 4. That is Hunter Google.
Hunter Google is the second personal.
Just the second team foul against Sonoma. Full court trap still activated here. Ramon Tanbiana with the ball. A pull away by Joaquin So. Jump ball is called by our official Roldan Dionson. Possession arrow in favor of Sonoma. 44.3 seconds remaining here in the third. Sideline inbound play to be triggered here by number 28, by Andres Hugo rather. To Maxwell Sarmiento at the elbow. Pass intended to Hunter Google. Sarmiento takes matters into his own hands. He will score 4.7 in the ball game for Maxwell Sarmiento. Lead down to 15 for Axel. With 31.5 seconds remaining in the third. Timeout requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by Banapple Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. We will be back. Back to live action here. Axe Oil with the possession of the timeout. Here comes Chad Yu now with the ball. Pressure defense by Sonoma. Ramon Tanbiana with the ball. Nearly a backward violation there for Axe Oil. And a steal completed by Joaquin So. Here comes Sonoma with a pitch. Alvarez, short stab. That is no good. Alvarez with another rebound. Game clock down to 8 seconds. Alvarez, one open. Joaquin So lays it in. He will score. That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. We end the third period with Axe Oil ahead 45 to 32 over Sonoma. This quarter break is brought to you by Kaukai Thai Chicken House. Good food, good friend. The fourth quarter when we come back. Final quarter between Axe Oil and Sonoma here in the 8 and Under tournament of the 7th season of the Stallion Cup presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. Lucas Mechano back on the floor after missing the whole third quarter with his running partner, Xavier Umagat. Now with the ball, Umagat pounding the leather, creating some space. He will miss. Gives it up to Mechano through traffic. Shot is no good. Rebound secured by Joaquin So. Forward to Luis Alvarez. One open. Maxwell Sarmiento with a fake. Sarmiento is trapped with a pass. Mercado with a jumper. That one times out. Rebound by Xavier Umagat. Mechano. Now to Chad Yu. Leading the charge. Yu. Stutter step. Short stab. That is no good. Rebound by Gian. Oy, block! Met up on top there by Maxwell Sarmiento. The shot block is brought to you by 4. Containers that are built to last. Jump ball is called by our officials. The possession arrow in favor of Sonoma. 45-32 lead for Axe Oil. Pass is too high for Nova Mercado. A takeaway here by Lucas Mechano with an easy 2. 21 now in the ballgame for Lucas Mechano. 15-point lead for Axe Oil. Here comes Joaquin So, guarded by Chad Yu. So, with a jumper, he was fouled! Count the basket. 3-point play opportunity for Joaquin So. That play is brought to you by Celsius Energy Drink. Live Fit. Foul number 4 against Chad Yu. That's Joaquin So at the free throw line. 13 points now in the ballgame. Make that 14 for the afternoon for Joaquin So together with 5 rebounds. 47-35 lead for Axe Oil. Xavier Umagat, inbound pass. Now to Chad Yu, guarded by Noah Mercado. Chad Yu crossing the midcourt line. Guarded by Andres Hugo. Now to Max Chua, defended by Noah Mercado. Max Chua still with the leather. Shot clock down to 8. Chua lays it in. He will score. Wow. Max Chua now nailing his first basket of the ballgame. Here comes Alvarez facing a double team. Emergency pass to Joaquin So. Down the post. Sarmiento. Shot fake. Sarmiento though will miss. Sarmiento with the offensive board. Defended by Umaga. Shot is partially deflected. The ball will stay with Sonoma with 8 and 19 remaining here in the fourth. Tyler Shoko and Ivor Ong back on the floor for their respective teams. Baseline inbound play here for Sonoma. Mercado. Oh, no, Luis Alvarez rather with the leather. Defended. Joaquin So. Short stab. That one falls in. 16 points now in the ball game for Joaquin So. That is an inadvertent buzzer. 49-37 lead for Axe Oil. Here comes Lucas Mechano. Stepping on the gas. Mechano to Xavier Umagat. Ball was tapped out of bounds there by Joaquin So. That defensive stop is brought to you by 4. Containers that are built to last. Inbound from the baseline for the red shirts. Chad Yu finds Xavier Umagat, defended by Maxwell Sarmiento. Looking for a handoff. Stolen away by Luis Alvarez. Umagat coming up with a counter steal. Now to Mechano. Invitation dribble. Mechano. Jumper. That is no good. Another rebound. Oh, a rebound though by Sarmiento. Ripping it through. Sarmiento is fouled from behind. The foul will be called against Xavier Umagat. It's 4th of the ball game. Sideline inbound play here for the green shirts. Sarmiento looking for the target. Oh, stolen away by Umagat. Forward pitch to Lucas Mechano. Rotation dribble. Mechano lays it in. Count the basket plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity here for Lucas Mechano. That play is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. 23 points in the ballgame for Lucas Mechano. His team is ahead by 14. Back on the floor here, Ramon Tan Biana And Ethan K. replacing Chad Q. And Xavier Umagat already in foul trouble. At the stripe here, shooting 2 free throws is Lucas Michano. Missing on the bonus. Rebound by Maxwell Sarmiento. Double team by Axe Oil. Michano coming up with the steal. With a pass to Max Chua. Shot is deflected. Chua settles for the jumper. That one is no good. Rebound. Michano, another jumper. He will miss. Rebound by Max Chua. Fresh 14 for the red shirts. Ethan Ke. Screen by Ramon Tanbiana. Ke still with the leather. With a pass to Michano. Floater. That one is no good. Another rebound for Joaquin So. Forward pitch to Maxwell Sarmiento. It's a foot race. Sarmiento will miss. Rebound by Ramon Tanbiana. Now to Ethan K. Axe Oil. It's their turn to run. K with a crossover. Defended by Ong. Now to Michano. Down the baseline. Michano will miss. Rebound by Ramon Tanbiana. Short stab. That is no good. Ball is tapped out of bounds in favor of Sonoma. 6 minutes and 27 remaining here in the fourth. Here comes Luis Alvarez, defended by Max Chua. Alvarez now to Joaquin So at the elbow. So, runner. That won't work. Rebound by Max Chua. Forward pitch to Lucas Michano, defended by Alvarez. Michano lays it in. That is no good. Rebound by Joaquin So. Falling down on the floor. Taken away here by Ramon Tanbiana. Spinning. Fires a pass to Michano. Short stab. That's no good. Rebound by Ethan K. Max Chua. Jumper. That is too strong. Michano. Another rebound. Dumps a pass. Oh! Stolen away by Maxwell Sarmiento. Stolen from behind by Lucas Michano. Launches a three. Jackpot! First three-pointer of the ballgame by Lucas Michano, extending Axe Oil's lead 54-37. Here comes Luis Alvarez. Chased by Max Chua. Alvarez from the baseline. He will score. Plus the foul. That three-point play opportunity is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. Back in the ballgame is Xavier Umagat and Hunter Google. Luis Alvarez now with 17 in the ballgame together with 7 rebounds. Bonus free throw for Alvarez is good. 18 for the afternoon for Luis Alvarez. His team though is still down 54-40. Umagat to Max Chua, leading the run. Chua guarded by Ong. Chua lays it in. He will score. Max Chua now with 4 in the ball game. A 56-40 advantage for Axe Oil. Alvarez with a crossover. Defended by Shoko. To Hunter Google. Nearly losing control of the leather. Return pass. Alvarez trying to go middle. To Joaquin So. Down the corner. Crossover dribble. Drives baseline. Dumps a pass. Sarmiento pulls it out. Jumper. No good. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Sonoma. 47 turnovers in this ball game for the green shirts. Axe Oil has 31. The red shirts back with the possession. Here comes Ethan K. Defended by Joaquin So. Double team with Hunter Google. With a pass taken here by Ramon Tanbiana. Here comes Axe Oil now on the run. Ball stolen from behind by Luis Alvarez. Forward pitch. Oh, taken there by Kyle Yu. Bodies on the floor. Max Chua with a takeaway. Here comes Ethan K. And a traveling violation will be called against Ethan K. Sideline inbound play for the green shirts. Joaquin So looking for Maxwell Sarmiento. Now to Alvarez. Shot clock down to 9. Alvarez drives baseline. Alvarez will miss. Rebound by Xavier Umagat. Alvarez from behind. Umagat to Ethan K. Axe Oil has to cross. And they do. Here comes K at the elbow. Crossover dribble. Down the shaded lane. K is trapped. He spins. Locates Max Chua. Jumper. That is offline. Rebound by Umagat. Shot clock down to 3. They have to fire. Ethan K. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Axe Oil. A 4-man sub here for Coach Patiao. Inbound from the sideline here for Sonoma. Meanwhile, Gian Uy returns to action for Axe Oil. In control of this ball game, they are ahead 56-40. Here comes Luis Alvarez. Looking to take advantage. Alvarez to the rim. Shot is short. Rebound battle here. Luke Chua diving for the ball. Kyle Yu with the pull away. And another jump ball will be called. Possession arrow this time pointing in favor of Sonoma. Inbound from the baseline here for the boys in green. Joaquinso looking for the target. Finds Alvarez. Stutter step. Screen by Google. Alvarez one-on-one against Kyle Yu. Alvarez attacking left. Whoa, with a sidestep. Alvarez will miss. Hunter Google is there for the offensive board down the baseline. Joaquinso, crossover. Shot clock down to 10. Alvarez, jumper, bottom! 20 points in the ball game for Luis Alvarez. Axe Oil's lead down to 14. Inbound from the end line here for the red shirts. 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Ethan K. Oh, pass stolen away here by Luke Chua from the baseline. He was fouled. The foul will be called against Ramon Tanbiana. Baseline inbound play here for the green shirts. Luke Chua. Start off the possession. Hands it off to Alvarez. Under the rim. Defended by Max Chua. Alvarez. Joaquinso is open. Jumper. Bottom! Joaquinso now with 18 in the ball game. 2:47 remaining here in the fourth. Inbound from the end line for Axe Oil. Ramon Tanbiana. Forward pitch. Kyle Yu to the rim. Short stab. That is no good. Ramon Tanbiana. Put back. Overcooks that one. But the jumper falls for Kyle Yu. First 2 points of the ball game for Kyle Yu. Extends Axe Oil's lead to 14. Here comes Alvarez. Defended by Max Chua. Alvarez still with the ball. Forward pass. Hunter Google. Jumper. That is no good. Luke Chua is there for the offensive board. Chua finds Saw. Jumper. Overcooks. Kyle Yu now stepping on the gas. Spinning. Yu. To Ramon Tanbiana is stolen away by Luis Alvarez. Chua is open on the other end of the floor. Chua. Sidestep. Nearly traveled on that play. Pass is too strong for Joaquinso. And ball going back to Axe Oil. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. Substitution here for the green shirts. We have Andres Hugo replacing Hunter Google. Sideline inbound play here for the red shirts. Here comes Ethan K. Finds Max Chua being hounded by Joaquinso. Chua. Forward pass to Ramon Tanbiana. Jumper. That is offline. Ethan K is there for the putback. Missing the goal on the jumper. Rebound scrum. K still with the ball. Chua. Jumper. Bottom! 6 points now in the ball game for Max Chua. A 58-44 advantage. A 60-44 advantage rather for Axe Oil. Here comes Luis Alvarez. Rushing things down the floor. Alvarez at the baseline. Double team in front of him. Alvarez is fouled. Foul will be called against number 78. That is Kyle Yu. Maxwell Sarmiento re-enters the ball game for Sonoma. He replaces Luke Chua. Okay, he replaces Luke Chua. 2 free throws will be awarded here to Luis Alvarez, already with 20 points in the ball game. Too strong on the first. Still a 60-44 lead for Axe Oil. Free throw stories in this ball game. Sonoma 6 of 19 in the contest. Meanwhile, Axe Oil shooting 3 of 11 from the charity stripe. Okay, we're just correcting the free throw alignment of our players. Alvarez back at the strike. Second free throw here for Luis Alvarez. Missing also on the second. Rebound by Joaquinso down the baseline, guarded by Ramon Tanbiana. That one falls in for Joaquinso. 20 points also in the ball game for Joaquinso. Re-entering the ball game for Coach Pat Yao is number 18. That is Jacob Tan. 1 minute and 16 remaining here in the fourth. Inbound from where? From the end line for Axe Oil. We have Ramon Tanbiana tasked with the inbound. 60 to 46 advantage for Axe Oil. Again, our next game at 12:30 p.m. We have Cooper Kramer Property Investment going up against Vito's Barbecue, and our main game also in the 8 and under division at 2 p.m. we have Deep Sea Eats up against Ogalang. Here comes Kyle Yu with a pass to Ethan K. With jab stepping. Nearly stolen. Fires a pass to Ramon Tanbiana. Kyle Yu fights for the leather and another jump ball is called. This time the possession arrow is in favor of Axe Oil. Coming back into the ball game is Jacob Tan. Replacing Joaquinso. 10 seconds remaining on the Sonoma shot clock. Oh, possession will stay though with Axe Oil. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ramon Tanbiana. Task with the inbound. From their own baseline, finds Max Chua. Defended by Sarmiento, who will be called for the foul. That is just the first team foul against Maxwell Sarmiento. Team foul number 2 against Sonoma. 58.4 seconds remaining here in the final frame. Max Chua with a sideline inbound to Ethan K at the elbow, guarded by Alvarez. Ethan, one-hander, that is short. Rebound by Kyle Yu. Bounce pass to Max Chua. Shot clock down to 2 to Ram Tanbiana, and the shot clock runs out here for Axe Oil. Ball going back here to Sonoma. 44.4 seconds remaining here in the final period. Here comes Andres Hugo. Inbound pass to Luis Alvarez. Defended by Max Chua. Alvarez with a pass to Maxwell Sarmiento. Defended by Ramon Tanbiana from the baseline. Stolen away by Kyle Yu. Here comes Axe Oil on the attack. Yu struggling with the leather. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Sonoma. 27.8 seconds remaining in the fourth. And nearly a turnover against Sonoma. Ball will stay with the green shirts. Sarmiento, inbound pass intended for Liam Lebron, stolen away by Ramon Tanbiana. Here comes Axe Oil now on the attack. Spinning, jumper is no good. Rebound by Ethan K. Pass stolen away by Maxwell Sarmiento. Leading the run. Sarmiento stops on a dime. Jumper is good. 6 points, 12 boards in the ball game for Maxwell Sarmiento with 6.8 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Ramon Tanbiana, end line inbound. Comes Ethan K. Axe Oil looking to end this one. Jumper is short, and our final score, a 60 to 48 victory for Axe Oil over Sonoma. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. When we come back, another 8 and under action is underway. We have Cooper Kramer Property Investment going up against Vito's Barbecue. You're still watching the 7th Stallion Cup Kids 10 Feet Conference.